everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles here with this week's Ask Thinknoodles. This is episode 3, and if you haven't seen episode 1 and 2, check them out after you watch this video. Before we get started, I want to encourage all of you to leave a question in the comments so I can answer your question next week. Make sure to check out episode 1 and 2 as I may have answered your question already, and come back for episode 4. I'm just going to play my Marvel party cheats in the background, along with a short gameplay in Club Penguin where I met some people in the gift shop today. I hope you don't mind. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want to be notified when the next Ask Thinknoodles comes out. I also have an announcement that I'm hosting a party on Club Penguin on Saturday, June 30th at 10 a.m. Penguin Standard Time. I'm going to be giving away 5 monthly membership cards and 5 treasure book codes, and I'll be on for about an hour so you can meet me, and hopefully if my friends list is fixed, you can add me as a friend. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be packed, so get there early. Again, that's this coming Saturday, June 30th at 10 a.m. Penguin Standard Time on the server Icicle. I'll leave a link in the description for details on how you can win the prizes. You have to be a member of our Club Penguin Insiders forum in order to win the prizes, but anyone can come. I hope to see you there. So let's get started with this week's questions. The first question is, where do you find such good music? All of the music I use in my videos is royalty-free music, which is required as a YouTube partner. So I have to get a little creative on where to find it. The majority of the songs I play are by a group called Approaching Nirvana. There will be a link to them in the description, and you can find them here on YouTube. Another place that I get music from is machinimasound.com. I'll leave that in the description as well. I'm always on the lookout for more good music, but the royalty-free selection is pretty limited. The second question is, how can I be your friend? And I'm not sure if you mean on Club Penguin or Poptropica. On both, my username is Thinknoodles, and you can add me on Poptropica, and that won't be a problem. However, if you try and add me on Club Penguin, I won't get the friends request. I have a little over 590 friends, and that's when my friends list broke. I'm in the process of contacting Club Penguin to have my friends list emptied out a little bit so that it'll start working again. I guess there's an upper limit on the number of friends you can have, but I didn't see it published anywhere. Maybe it's 500 and I've exceeded it, but right now you can't. A related question to that is, how many friends requests do you get on CP per day? And I don't know the answer to that. I do know that once you get 200 friends requests, it stops telling you that you have friend requests. And one time when I cleared the list down to 0 friend requests, within 3 days I had 200 more friends requests. So I'm not really sure how many I get per day, maybe 100. The next question is, how long have you been on Club Penguin? And I can actually show you. Here we go in the parents console, and it looks like I've been on for 809 days, which is a little over 2 years. The next question is related to Club Penguin as well, and it asks, how do people put pins on the front page of their stamp books? So I'm just going to show you how to do that as well. All you have to do is bring up your player card and bring up your stamp book. Then you see the pencil right here in the lower right. Just click that, and then you can edit your stamp book cover. Check it out while I move some stamps on and off of the page. Now you can also change the color of the cover, the design on the cover, the color of the words on the cover, the lock. There's a lot of customization you can do on the stamp book, and you just need to press that pencil and then press the disc icon to save your changes at the end. The next question is actually a two-part question. 1, is it possible to join the Insiders Network? And 2, I want to do stuff like you, like become a YouTube partner, buy a website, but I don't have the money. I'd also like to add that since you are Justin in CP, that's my real name, Justin, so we have the same name. But anyway, as far as being possible to join the Insiders Network, although we call it the Insiders Network, I'm the only video producer, and I call it the Insiders Network because it's our network of sites with all of the games on one channel. The next part you asked is that you wanted to do stuff like me, become a YouTube partner and buy a website. You don't need any money to do this. I mean, obviously to buy a website you would, but to start a website, you don't need any money. There's a ton of free web hosts out there like Blogger and WordPress that you can get your own site started and get going. In addition, on YouTube, you can start your own channel. You don't have to start as a partner, and generally most people cannot start as a partner. But as you gain viewers and subscribers, you can earn your partnership, and then you'll have your own site and you'll be a YouTube partner just like me. The next question is, what is the font called on your CP thumbnails? And that's an easy one. It's called Boombastica, Bumbastika, and it's shown here. And it's a free font you can download from just about anywhere. The next question is about video editing, and it says, I don't have a Mac, so I can't get screenflow. I feel I can't get the great effects in your videos like you do. Any tips? And yeah, that's easy. Almost any video editing software. I'm by no means an expert in video editing. I'm really a novice. The things I do are very basic, and nearly any video editor can do them. You just have to think creatively on how to achieve the things that you want to do. The next question is, how do you know all of these codes from Club Penguin? And I don't. Usually what happens is someone emails me when they find a new code, and then I try it out, make sure it works, then I make a video on it and publish the code on Club Penguin Insiders. Now, as for the secrets in the catalog, what I usually do is when the new catalog comes out, I pull up the catalog with the method I showed you guys before. I go through it slowly and find each one. You'll notice in some of my older videos that I actually missed a few, but I've gotten really careful about it and try my best to not miss one. Next question is about Poptropica, and it asks, how did you get your Poptropica hairstyle? And I think I said it in my first Road to Captain Thinknoodles, and the reason I picked that hairstyle is because I feel like I'm one of the oldest players, and why not pick a guy with fuzzy gray hair? I thought it represented me really well, and I just wanted to have a trademark. The next question is, what do you plan to do in the future? And I'm not really sure what this one means. I started wondering whether it meant, what videos do you plan to do in the future? Or what do you plan to do with your channel? Or something like that? Or did it mean, what do you plan to do in the next 5 years from now or 10 years from now if you're not doing this? And I don't know how to answer it. As far as videos, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm always trying to add new things and make things more fun and give you guys more content, and I hope I'm doing that. Now on to some of the less serious questions. The first one is, why did I ask nothing? See what I did there? I didn't answer anything. So the next one is, if you could have any wish, what would it be? And of course, it can't be to have another wish. And so my answer, short and sweet, is a never-ending glass of chocolate milk. The next one is, do you like fast food? And that's a tough question for someone who lives in New York. I don't know if you've ever been to New York City, but we have a bunch of fast food places, but New Yorkers don't really eat at them that much because there's so many other restaurants that we would rather eat at. And a lot of them have takeout and carryout, so you can get the food quickly and you don't necessarily have to go to McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King. So whether I like fast food, I mean, I do sometimes crave fast food, but I hardly ever eat it. And the final question, I'm sure you all know the answer because you were listening, is, do you like chocolate milk? And if I could have one wish, what was it? That's right, a never-ending glass of chocolate milk. But more seriously and to the point, who doesn't like chocolate milk? That's it for this week's episode of Ask Thinknoodles. Please like this video, comment, and subscribe. Ask a question for next week, and check out the previous episodes. I'm looking forward to all your questions, and I'll see you next week.